gotta go potty if you're gonna be on camera, so you don't go pee-pee on the carpet. Oh, kisses. Oh, she was gonna give me kisses. Good morning, you guys. I recently just got a new little puppy. Oh, she gives me some kisses. Oh, yes. I wanted to make a video for you guys showing you the things that I feel like are essential when you're getting a new dog. I am new to the dog world. I had no idea what I was getting, so I just like tried thinking of everything. And so there are things that I bought that I didn't need. There are things that I wish I would have bought that I had to wait for. She's being naughty and biting. She shouldn't be doing that. Leave it. Leave it. See, did you see her leg? Oh, leave it. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to hold you if you bite. I'm gonna have to put you down. She is not going to let me record this video while I hold her the whole time, even though I wish I could. So I'm gonna start with her crate. You have to find a crate that is not too big for your dog. I had one that was too big, and if it is too big, she's gonna wanna pee and poop in it. And it was kind of hard to find a smaller one. Anyway, so all the products that I'm gonna show you, Amazon is gonna be your best friend. So I'll link everything that I show you in the description below, and most of it came from Amazon. So the crate does not come with anything in it. It does come with a plastic tray down here, and when I feed her, I have her eat in her crate so that she doesn't take her food everywhere. Anyway, so I really like the size of this crate for small dogs. And then I bought this insert to go inside of it. It was fairly cheap and you can wash it, so I liked that about it. And everything that you buy on Amazon you can find for a super good price, so that's why I like to shop there, and because it gets to you in 2 days. So that's amazing. So I have that, and that's where you go, and I'll give her a little bone. She likes these little tiny ones. But I also got the larger Nylabone because they don't fall out of the sides of her crate. I wouldn't buy these the tiniest size. I would go with the slightly larger size for tiny dogs because it falls out of her, oops, sorry baby. It falls out of the sides. And so she gets frustrated with that one. We live in Utah and she is a tiny dog and it is freezing here, so I do have a blanket that I put in her crate with her. That was mostly for comfort as well. I didn't want her to be sad when she got here missing her siblings and stuff, so we wanted to make sure she had a blanket. That is from Minky Couture. Those are my favorite kind of blankets. Okay, you sit here and watch us, okay? These items are in no particular order. I'm just gonna start with this one because it is one of my favorite products for her. I wasn't sure what kind of shampoo to use on her that wasn't gonna dry her out. She does have white spots on her, and we had washed her several times. That was too distracting for her, we had to move her. We washed Lady several times and her paws were staying really yellow and the staining on her face was staying, which I didn't like, and so I did a little research, asked around, and I was recommended the Super White Coat Brightening Shampoo, and this took her paws so bright white. So this stuff actually works, and that's one of my favorite purchases. I had these grandeur ideas that I was going to be grooming her all the time, and so I bought catnip nippers for her toenails. It says that these are for tiny dogs, cats, birds, and rabbits. I don't think I'm going to be clipping her nails. It just kind of freaks me out. So I bought these, but I don't think I'm going to need them. We've used this item a ton. It's a doggy water bottle. So you fill it with water, and then there's a little button that you can push, and the water flows in here, and then she can just drink in here. She's used this a ton. My kids love using this, so this is definitely a good purchase. This is just a very basic leash. What I like about it is we have little kids that walk her, we have adults that walk her, and so this will adjust and lock to where you want it, and I like that because Lincoln can take her for a walk, or I can take her for a walk. So you definitely need a leash and a collar. When we first got her, we didn't get her a collar. Collars are difficult for little tiny dogs like this. What she has on right now is a cat collar, and I don't love it. We're kind of waiting until she is past the training stages, and then we'll find her a better collar. But right now she's just wearing a kitty collar. I read everywhere that dogs need something to give them comfort, because when you very first get them, they're missing whoever they were with before, other dogs, their mom. And so I bought this, and it is a Snuggle Puppy Anxiety Solution. I think that this is a really good idea for puppies that need it. Lady didn't need it. She came home, she slept the first night all through the night and didn't even bark at all. She doesn't bark at night, and so I'd never used this. So that was a bust for me, but I do feel like it would be a really good idea for other dogs that maybe are kind of barky or sad. You tell me these are not the cutest little chew toys you've ever seen. She loves these because the rope is on the legs, and then there's a squeaky toy in the hand, and then she also likes to like pull at these little pieces here, the yarn. So these are by far my favorite chew toys, and they're not ugly, so those were a win. When my neighbor saw this, she laughed at me, but this is my favorite bag. When we take her to the park or to the grocery store or somewhere, we put her in here, and that was my dream when I got a little dog. She's a Cavachon, a mix between a Cavalier King and a Bichon Frise. I'm sure I said that wrong, but it's okay. I don't know very much about dogs, it's fine. She's a tiny breed. She weighs 3 pounds, and she probably won't get any bigger. I mean, she might get like a pound or 2 bigger, but that's about it. My goal in life was to have her in a purse, and this is such a cheap purse. My sister was like, what kind of bag is that? Was that expensive? And it really wasn't. It was like $30-something. And for the price, it is super good quality. And I was not planning on investing in a really expensive bag until I know she likes it, I like it, and she's trained. So anyway, this was probably one of my favorite Amazon purchases. But first we set this up in the house. Like, we would go downstairs and watch TV, and the kids would sit in here and play with her. What we've been doing is taking it outside and having her play in this outside. It does come with extenders, so you can make it 1 or 2 or however big you want. You can buy as many extenders as you want. This is as small as it gets, and we have found that this comes in super handy, especially how tiny Lady is. She can squeeze through fences. They do offer a mesh security roof, which I like when you're at like family reunions or at the beach and you don't want any like birds flying in there. She's small. They would probably, like a hawk could take off with her. It's the early spring, so we haven't really used this yet, but I know we're going to use it plenty. Are you not gonna nip at me now? Are you not gonna nip at me now? Oh, nice soft licks. She's nipping at me. I don't know how to make her stop. There really isn't a whole lot that you need when you have your puppy. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Oh, she is nipping at me. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do to make her stop doing that. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to check out any of the items that I showed you guys, I will have all the links in the description below, and we'll see you guys in our next video. Bye, guys. Oh, she was hiding. She's like, meow.